Hey loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, and welcome back to our Sims 4 One Tile Challenge Couples Edition. So we are here with our two Sims. First we have August, who has just been up taking care of his needs. And then we have his partner in crime. This is Miss Madison, and she's still sleeping on the floor trying to get her needs up. So this is the one tile challenge. This is the second part. So if you don't know what the one tile challenge is, it's a challenge where you have to start with a single box and your Sims have to build up their little home from that box, earning all the simoleons along the way. And in this version, we do have two Sims. So we have August, and for his skills, he is primarily working on knitting and gardening. I also want to get him into flower arranging, and he does have the nectar making aspiration, so I do want to try to get to that. And then for Madison, she's got a little bit more of a tech-based kind of skill set. So she is doing writing. I'm going to get her into a little bit of programming, but that's how she's going to be making money. And in the last part, they did pretty well. They were able to build a mostly functional home. They have everything except for like bedrooms, but they have ways to eat, and this is a full bathroom. They've done it pretty well for themselves. So today we're just going to be working on kind of more of the same, trying to get some money and getting a flower arranging table for August, just to see if we can help him along. I also am pretty sure that I don't have any lot traits on this lot. So we are a tiny home, so we have boost for that. But as far as a lot traits, I know that home studio helps with painting, writing, and woodworking, so that'll be good. Maybe we'll do a little great soil. We do also have homey, which helps with cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening, but we're not doing any of those other skills, though I guess we could consider doing woodworking, but I think for now we'll just do for great soil and home studio. And then just to add a little spice, just a little spice to the challenge, I'm gonna add romantic aura. I don't want to do anything to make these two end up together, but you know, I'm not gonna have them flirt, but maybe if the game pushes us there, we could go for it. They are really good friends, and I don't think that they're attracted to each other at all. I think they have like neutral attraction, which is fine. But we're just gonna do a little of that. Oh, actually, literally, attraction changed. And she's now neutral. I think she was very attracted to him in the last part. So, going down, not up, but hey, what are you gonna do? I think it's also because when I recorded this initially, I did have wonderful whims, and I do have less mods in my game right now. I am playing this after the thing that we won't talk about was added to the game, but because of that, it did cause my game to crash. I was suffering with all the CC, so I've taken a lot of my CC out. So also the Sims might look slightly different. I think August has a different hair and Madison has different pants. Also, I'm guessing that she flirted and it didn't go well because she wants to be romantically reserved. I'm gonna say no, because there's no way, if we let her be romantically reserved, that she would ever manage to like have any sort of like romance in this house, and I want that to be a possibility at least. So I'm gonna say no to that. Maybe that's cheating, but like I don't want it to be like impossible, because they're not gonna flirt at all if they're romantically reserved. So now that she's up, she did just get her royalty. She only had one book out, and it was 2 tiles, no money. So we're gonna have her go ahead and write a short story. And hopefully we can get a few books out tonight. Once her royalties start to stack up, we'll definitely be able to make a lot more money. I think we're gonna call this one Sleepless Nights, just because, you know, our girl is sleeping on the floor, not being able to make any money or get comfortable. We are getting a discovery quest from the Royalty and Legacy pack. We won't be doing that. I do need to do something with that pack eventually, because I haven't played with it at all. But for now, we won't be doing that. We have 232 simoleons. Okay, he is happy again. So I'm going to get him knitting some more, because there's really nothing else for him to do. And the animal clothing is like, I think, our best bet for making money. So I'm just going to have him work on doing some more knitting. She is sad. Aw, from a close sentiment towards someone feeling bad. This doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, whatever. I think she's sad because he's sad, but he's not sad. Let me see. Yeah, they have like positive sentiments, but she's sad because he feels bad, but he doesn't feel bad. So I'm not really sure what our girl has going on there. Also, just a reminder for their traits, she is competitive, a bookworm, and a genius. I figured we'd talk about it since she tried to get a new trait and I just stopped her. And then he's childish, cheerful, and jealous. So I think that they're pretty cute. So I'm just going to have them both working on their skills to see if we can get some more stuff done and maybe make some more money. I think he's gotten to be uncomfortable because the chair sucks. But like, come on, August. I need him to be in a decent mood. Oh, she's calling him. Okay, so he's getting his formative moment, and he did kind of pop up out of nowhere. Technically, I played with the sim at least to toddlerhood. This is a sim from I guess, an off-camera playing for me. It's the child of my self sim and my husband's self sim. I think we're just gonna do had a creative best imaginary friend because I think that's gonna be our best bet. I think it helps with creative skills. And I think of all the options, that's our best one. So he's got that. He stopped knitting, so we'll just get him back knitting because we need to finish this project. I would love to have like 500 simoleons by the end of the day, but he's the only one that could do that because everything she does doesn't have immediate turnover on money. And she's kind of taking a while to write a book. Like, I would love for us to get at least 2 books written today. We do have to be careful because she can get creative fog. But we'll just take care of it when it gets here, you know? All we can do is try to manage these things. She is writing level 5 now, and he finished his project. I do want to try a little bit of Plopsy, but I have the worst luck with Plopsy. I've recently been seeing people using Plopsy in their games, and it's working well, but it never worked for me. Like, I'm never selling anything on Plopsy. So we did level up, so let's try this new one. Yeah, anytime I try to list something on Plopsy, it literally never sells. So I don't really know. I don't know how the girlies are getting it, but I think we'll try it. I want them to have a little bit more money before we do that, though. So honestly, that probably won't be today. Oh, we're getting the call for free money. I'm going to say no because I feel like it goes against like the spirit of this challenge, but I would love to take some free money, but we won't. We just won't. Okay, she finished this book. I think she can still only, oh no, she can sell to publisher. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and sell this one to a publisher. I was going to say if she can only self-publish, I was going to let her wait because we'll make a lot more money selling to publisher. Eventually, kind of like, I think, kind of at the end of the skill, we'll be able to do literary digest, but that's going to take a little while, so we won't hold out for that. I'm going to have her write another book. This time we will write a poetry book, and I guess we can call it, what feels like a good poetry book? Okay, we're going to go with Knitting to Nowhere, just because she's looking at August and he's knitting and selling them to nothing really, but honestly, I don't know. I don't really have a good idea for a name, and I just thought, why not? It's a poetry book, so like I feel like you can have some kind of random titles for that. Okay, he did finish that project as well. He does have a culinary aspiration, so he's technically a better cook than her. And I'm wondering if we should, no, we have 6 servings left. She should probably just eat what we have. Okay, 205 is pretty good. We are actually almost at the 500 simoleons that I wanted. I'm going to have him put a couple strawberries in the fridge. That way, if she cooks, she can also get something from them. And then maybe we'll just put this whole stack in and then we can sell his next set of strawberries. Okay, he's pretty tired. His garden doesn't need anything. So honestly, I guess we'll just let him go to sleep. Oh, maybe not right there. I think he might be end up being in front of the fridge. Let's sleep here. And hopefully she can get this next book finished. And then we'll have 3 books for tomorrow morning. Writing's kind of one of my favorite ways to make money in the game, but it definitely takes a little bit of time. Like, you kind of have to wait for everything to stack up. She does want to read something, so maybe we will try to get her a bookshelf. She also wants to reach level 10 in any skill. I'll pin that. It looks like it says that that's not worth any points though. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, tech support 1. I'm not voting in the NAPs. I pretty much never do. I kind of always forget about them because I don't know. I just never think about them. And the only time I realize that we have NAPs on is if people start stealing or if they start wearing bags. Okay, I think she gave up, before she finished the book. I know that she's technically really hungry. Oh, she got writer's block. Okay. Okay. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Okay. So, full disclosure, I actually recorded this full episode already and my game crashed. And so I'm having to re-record everything. And she did so much better with writing books the last time I recorded this. And I'm so annoying. She's never had writer's block before. That's like so frustrating. But she's really tired and they didn't really do that much today. So they're both exhausted. So I guess I'll just let them sleep. I guess I'll just go to sleep at 7:30. I mean, honestly, he went to sleep before that. So I guess I'll go to sleep in the middle of the day. Maybe I'll have her, I probably will try to have her get up once her writer's block is over. Because I would love for her to finish this book so that we can have 3 books tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We can work on her fun a little bit. Why don't we, can you make money if you write jokes? I actually don't know. But what we will do is play some games. Let's just play some Sims Forever. I feel like she'll like that. Maybe I should also go ahead and get her the bookshelf. You know what? I'll get her a bookshelf if she finishes the book that I'm trying to get her to write. Oh, okay. Having fun is decreasing her writer's block, which is perfect. I don't know how far into the book she is because she is very close to passing out. She's got 3 hours, so I thought she was pretty close to being done, but I really don't know. She is level 4 video gaming and she's still gonna pass out in 3 hours. It hasn't updated at all, so let's see how close we were to finishing this book. And then if she can finish it, she can go to sleep. Yeah, she's really close. She likes writing. Perfect, girl. Okay, she did it. Okay, that was beautiful. Let's go ahead and sell this to publisher. And then the rest of her needs are actually really good. So she can just go to sleep once she's done with this. We'll just have her, she can sleep like right here. I think that won't stop him from getting in the way. Oh, she was nominated for an award. Oh, I'm so sorry, babe, because you can't go, but at least you wrote some books. At least people are recognizing your work, even if you'll never know. I kind of like the idea of like a recluse writer though. Like a reclusive writer, it makes sense. Okay, August is up. It's literally 9:54 p.m. Like he woke up because he's filthy, but he also actually really needs to go to the toilet and he was gonna take a shower first. And it's like, you should just use the toilet, then take a shower. I kind of think that I'm going to just have him go back to sleep after he's done though, because I don't really want him up in the middle of the night. I want him to have like the same schedule. I know that doesn't make sense, but I just don't like when my Sims are off schedule when it comes to like sleeping and stuff. He wants to schedule a date. I mean, should we take that as a hint? It says he's doing it because he's jealous, but he doesn't have anyone to schedule a date with if he doesn't schedule a date with Madison. That's like the only person he knows. Also, honestly, this is the best time to be stuck in a box because Caleb is absolutely trying to get to us and he's stuck outside, so he will not be sucking our blood tonight. I am just going to let him sleep again and then we'll get them both up kind of in the actual morning time, just to keep them on like a semi-normal schedule. Not that it really matters, they don't go anywhere or do anything, but I just like for my Sims to be on just like a kind of standard schedule. Plus I really want them to be on the same schedule because I want them to be able to interact with each other. Vlad's calling, but yeah, again, can't get to us, don't have to worry. They are leveling up the natural living skill really well, so they should get better sleep as time goes on. So that's pretty good. And they're actually both pretty good. So I'm just gonna have her get up and take a shower and he can just get up. He's doing good. His plants do need some stuff, so let's go ahead and have him take care of that. Let's go ahead and spray for bugs. This would be terrible, by the way. He's literally spraying pesticide in a very much enclosed space with a single window, but you know, our boy's gotta do what he's gotta do. And then we will just sell all of our strawberries after he's done with that. I don't think anything needs to be watered, so we'll just take care of our plant. And she's tense from, oh, rough rest. Okay, I bet they both have that. Yeah, neither of them had a good time with their sleeping on the ground, but they're pretty close to getting rid of that moodlet. Okay, he needs to knit, but she is sitting in his knitting chair, and I'm pretty sure if I tell him to knit right now, he's just gonna go knit on the toilet. Okay, so we have a few more things that we can knit. I'm kind of thinking once he's in a better mood, I kind of want to try to knit this 300 and where is it? This 335 simoleon item. I don't feel like it actually is that good of a profit. I think if you do well, it sells for like 500 simoleons. It's a lot of money to put in, but you know, it's not awful. Let's see. Does he go knit on the toilet? When I did this before, he definitely did just go and knit on the toilet. He apparently cannot knit in like a desk chair. So let's see. Yeah, no, he's definitely going to knit on the toilet, which I think is hilarious that that's like what it defaults for them to do. Cause like, why would you do that? And why is he blurred out? He's not using the toilet. Like his bladder need isn't going up. So it's not like he's using the toilet and knitting. He is just sitting on the toilet and knitting. She can also walk in here and like not be embarrassed because he's not using the toilet. But anyways, let's have her write another book. Let's do a screenplay this time. And she's feeling good. She's inspired and she's focused. So we should do decent with writing this book. For this one, let's say we'll call this one Toilet Turmoil because why is he doing that, you know? We will get royalties today, and we have 3 books out, 2 of which were sold to the publisher. So I'm hoping we can get a little bit better on the royalties today. And once we get our royalties and he gets this knitting project, we'll probably try and do a little bit of updates to the house. I looked up kind of options for a floor plan for them. I'm not much of a builder, but I kind of want to try to do something nice. Oh, he wants to be a maker. Okay. I kind of want to try to do something nice for these two for their home. We for sure won't make enough money today, but I would like to get a bedroom and then maybe a few more hobby things. So he's having his self-discovery on the toilet, which honestly iconic. Okay, sold for 209. See, I feel like this item is one of the best ones when it comes to knitting because this project only cost 35 simoleons to make, but it sold for 209 since he did a good job on it. He's in a really good mood. So I'm gonna try this expensive one and see if it's worth it. That was most or like half of our money. So if it doesn't work out, it's definitely a waste. But I want to see. We paid 335 on it. She got 213 in royalties, so 96 and 113 for her 2 new books. That's not too bad. And when she gets this next book out, I think that'll be pretty helpful. We'll really get that big boost once she can publish to the Literary Digest, but I think that might be like level 9. But it's fine. She's working on it. And it looks like his bluebells are growing, which is perfect because I do want to get some flower arranging going today in this part. So he will be able to use those for that. He did reach knitting level 6 and he can make poofs. We'll probably have him make some poofs for the house in the near future. But I want to make this project and see if we can really get some good money on it. He did finish it. What's his luck like? He does have bad luck, which makes me worry that his projects aren't going to be as good. This is poor quality, 348. So basically a waste of time. Like he did that and didn't really get anything from it. But it's fine. We're going to expand the box just a little bit because I want to be able to get a flower arranging table in here. So I'm going to scoot his chair over. So he'll just sit next to her. And then we'll hop in and get flower arranging. I think it's technically an outdoor activity. I know that the flower arranging table is not very expensive. I do want to get nectar making. Oh, you know what? The nectar maker is a lot cheaper than I thought, actually. I was thinking that this was like, why does it have to go right there? I feel like this nectar maker is blocking everything. I do want him to have it, but money-wise, I feel like the turnaround on nectar making is really slow. I still want to work my way up to it. I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than it is, but it's actually not. So he could afford it, but I don't want to do that just yet. We're going to go for flower arranging for now. And then maybe we will get our nectar maker. Maybe we'll try to get it today. It's only 335 simoleons, so we can definitely try and get it today. It's just a little bit harder to fit in, I feel like. So he's got that. He's got some bluebells in his inventory. So let's go ahead and have him make a bluebell arrangement. And then that knocked her off of the computer, but we'll have her back to writing because we do need to finish Like ideally if we can get like 2 books per day, I think we'd be doing really good. She's feeling uncomfy anyways, so taking a little break is good for her. And hopefully we can max out this skill in like the next couple of days. I think she's like she's still level 6. Yeah, she's level 6, almost level 7. So we'll see. And then sadly, he's unlucky. So I just am kind of annoyed because I feel like he's going to not make the best projects, but it costs, or basically we could have made 6 simoleons if we just sold these bluebells not in an arrangement. So as long as it sells for more than 6 simoleons, he's going to make a profit. And she finished another book, so we can sell this one to the publisher as well. Her needs are actually really good. She doesn't have any sort of burnout or anything pending. And she did just become a notable newcomer. So I wonder, should I let her play games or should I just get her writing again? I think I'm going to just power through and try to get her to write one more book now. Let's do a horror. And I've got a good idea for that one because in the last part we kind of had a thing that happened. So we'll name it based on that. He does have normal quality for his arrangement. Why don't we, it sells for 12, which is double what we could have made. The cow plant mother-in-law. We're going to call this one Blue Screen of Death. And I'm probably going to curse her because her computer broke when we were doing the last part or when I tried to record this before. So we'll see if it does again. I'm going to have August take some photos of his arrangement. You know, it's his first one. Aw, that's kind of cute, actually. Not what he's supposed to be taking photos of, but cute nonetheless. We'll take that photo of, okay, well, why is he, oh, I guess it's going from where he is. Well, this is really not a very good photo of his arrangement, but we'll take them anyways. We'll just go ahead and sell this. I was gonna have him keep one for, oh, that's her. I was gonna have him keep one for like, you know, just to remember making it, but maybe instead we'll have him keep this nice little photo of Madison. Maybe our boy was, maybe he's got a little crush, you know? Again, I don't necessarily want to push it, but I do kind of like the idea that he's just got a little crushy. We'll let him use the toilet. He's a little bit hungry. I feel like most people would say he's hungry at this point, but I'm so mean to my Sims. So I'm just like, he's like a little hungry, like nothing serious. I'll have him knit one more project. I feel like we just did really good with this woven blanket. So I'm going to have him make that. And then after this one, we'll sell it. And I think I'll let him put the next couple on Plopsy and see if we make, oh, he started knitting on the toilet. I forgot that he would do that. I had him using the toilet and it kind of didn't occur to me that he would just start knitting here, which is, I mean, fine. Hopefully we can get like a good bit of profit. I want to get a bedroom going for them. Oh, she's got a secret admirer. I'm gonna say that's sweet, but no thanks. It's not like she can get out of the box anyways. She will know this sim. Ignacio, definitely not quite our type. Honestly, he could be. I say that. I really don't know because he's very attracted to her, but she's neutral to him, which is, it's appropriate. I don't think he's her type, but you never know with the Sims. Sometimes they'll surprise you. Okay, our boy finished his knitting project and finally got off the toilet. Oh, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. Okay, yeah, he finished his knitting project and finally got off the toilet. He does have bad luck. He tried his best, but he could have made something better if he didn't have bad luck, which does suck, but it's whatever. I'll have him go ahead and I was gonna have him make something. What can he make for lunch? Should we make some steak tartare? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and make some BLTs. We can have a couple of treats in there. 235. It's not bad. We only paid 35 simoleons to make that. So we're definitely doing pretty good with money, I think. Better than I would have expected, to be honest. So he's going to serve some lunch for them. So once she finishes with her book, they'll be able to get something to eat. He is feeling embarrassed just because he created something that wasn't good quality, but I think he's okay for now. It would be cute to get like a little dining table so they can eat together. He always eats in his chair next to her, so they do spend a lot of time talking, but still they could like sit and eat together. Not that it makes that much difference, it's The Sims, so would they sit and eat together? Who knows? But this will be her second book for today, and I'll be feeling pretty good if she can get this one done. Maybe we'll even try entering a gaming tournament after this, just to kind of switch up what she's doing. Okay, she's basically done with her book. She's just kind of like dragging. I'm gonna have him clean up. He's really, really good as far as needs go. So he still wants to knit, so I'm gonna have him do it. And because I'm gonna have him do a little plopsy knitting, I'm gonna let him knit a men's sweater, and then maybe after this I'll actually have him knit a rug, just so we can, you know, put it in our house. Let's go ahead and have her make sure we can't do literary digest. We can't, so let's just ambitious. Okay, yeah, I think that fits her. Let's sell this to publisher. She's gonna sell to publisher. She discovered herself on the toilet just like he did. And let's go ahead and just grab a serving. We can use the toilet after that, but I just want to have her grab a serving so we can go ahead and get this put back in the fridge. These two are actually doing really well. They're 539 simoleons. This is the second day, I think the end of the second day that we've been recording. So that's pretty good. Definitely more than they had. And I think after she gets royalties in the morning, we'll get I'm hoping for at least like 400, maybe 500 simoleons with royalties in the morning. I do have him knitting something, but I'm not going to sell it immediately, so we won't get the turnaround on that money just yet. But, you know, I'm not proud of them. I feel like it's going better than I maybe would have expected, considering we're not doing skills that make a ton of money really quickly. I wanted to look at her video gaming skill because she can enter a novice tournament, but I feel like with level 4, I don't know if it's really worth it. Honestly, her mood's so good and she doesn't have writer's block or creator fog, so I'm gonna just have her write another book. Maybe we can get 3 out today. I feel like this is pushing it, and I feel like there's a fair chance that she's gonna end up with creative fog if I have her do this, but I just can't resist. Like, I know we can make a lot of money, and this one's our fantasy book, so we're gonna call it Life Outside the Box, because that's just a fantasy for our girls. She could never. She's literally stuck in here. So yet again, their needs are super green. They've had a great day. I think it's because we have a tiny home and it's like keeping their needs up. Like your needs go down a lot slower in a tiny home. So I'm just gonna let these two work on these projects. He reached knitting level 7, which is great. So he can finish this up and then maybe get a rug knitted for the two of them, just so they have one, just, you know, so they can have a little bit of decoration. We cannot go to the moon revelry with you, Ignacio. I probably wouldn't if I could, but we can't. So, and I think putting the things we make today on Plopsy is probably a good idea because he's not gonna make the best quality items. Oh wow, this is legendary quality. How much is this worth? I mean, I don't think you really could have done any better. He feels like he could have done better, but I'm pretty sure legendary is like the highest quality. Let's go ahead and list this on Plopsy, and then let's let him knit an object. The decorations are cute. Like we could make we could make something for her desk. That'd be really cute. But I feel like what I wanted to make is a rug because we don't have any rugs in here. So making a rug and maybe a poof. I do want this to be like a pretty colorful house. So I think we'll do the teal and a green rug. I know that we're not making any money right now, but I think we'll have enough to be able to get a bedroom even without all of these things. I think once we get her royalties, I think we'll be okay to build their bedroom in the morning. So I'll let him make a couple things that we don't have to immediately sell. And then our writing is almost level 8. We'll get to level 8 with this book, but I don't think we'll be able to do literary digest. So we'll just sell this one to publisher again. Did she give up? Oh yeah, she's got writer's block. I'm not surprised. I feel like I kind of knew it was coming because I had her just really powering through. So let's just play a little My Sims Go for a little while. We'll basically play until he finishes up his project, and then they'll just both head to sleep because she's pretty tired. I would love for her to finish this book before, I think royalties come in at 10 a.m. in the morning. So I'd love for her to finish it before that, but I don't think we have to rush her. I think they've done pretty well today, so I'm not gonna complain. Okay, he finished his project and she finished her My Sims. She is going into some creative burnout. I kind of knew that. I feel like I should have not tried to push for 3 books today, but I feel like that's how it goes. He did create this rug. It's poor quality. Look at it. It's so bad. It's so bad. He did such a bad job. He does have bad luck. It's honestly kind of cute though. I'm gonna list it on Plopsy because why not? What's the worst that can happen? We do also have our first little dust bunnies, so we'll probably need to get a vacuum once we get some more money. We could afford it now, but I don't really feel like going into build mode, so we'll get a vacuum once we have that. August is so glitched. Like, my dude is supposed to be asleep. Like, you see it says he's asleep. He's still sitting in this chair. Hasn't moved. Nothing's happening. He's probably the most glitched sim that I've had in any of my series, because like he did everything that he was supposed to do and then he didn't do anything. I don't know what it is about him, but he is so glitched. It might be because like he came from like an older save file, but I don't know. My boy August is really, he scares me. I'm hoping that my game doesn't crash. Honestly, I might go ahead and save because I don't want to have to start over again. Okay, so we are saved. So if anything happens, we'll start back here so I don't have to worry about it again, because the loss of the previous recording, it hurt so bad. I don't have that much time to record, so to waste time, definitely no. Okay, August is the first up, which is fine. I'm gonna have him clean this toilet. I don't know why he's cleaning lightly. It's filthy, so I think a real clean is in order, my boy, but we'll let him clean lightly and then he can use the toilet and take a shower before he, I guess, we can take care of the garden. That's first thing. Oh, our bluebells finally grew. That's perfect. And he can eat, so he'll just take care of his needs. And then honestly, probably get back into knitting. How's his luck today? He has ordinary luck today, so I think we should be good to work on some of his different creative products, because he should be happy for the rest of the day. So I think we should be good to work on that. Look at this. Look at these needs. This is beautiful. I mean, for two people who don't have a bed, they're doing great. We will add a bedroom before we wrap this up, but he's doing really well. So after he gets done eating, I'll just have him go ahead and take care of the plants. I think everything needs to be watered. And then we will sell the strawberries for both of these, but we will harvest the bluebells. I'm kind of thinking I might try to get another planter and see if we can get some more seeds, or I guess, oh, I can purchase seeds anyways. Maybe we'll try to purchase some more seeds. I would love for him to get some better flowers. Like, I would love roses or lilies. How much was that? I didn't really look. Okay, 35 simoleons isn't bad. So let's purchase 1 pack of those and let's see what he gets. Okay, he got daisies, which I don't really feel like are worth planting, but he can use them to make an arrangement right now. So let's go ahead and make this arrangement cost 0 simoleons. It would have cost us 18 simoleons. So let's see how we do with that. Hopefully some of his stuff on Plopsy sells also. I feel like Madison's been sleeping for long enough, and she did just develop a fear. It's almost as if someone is controlling her life. Will Madison finally fulfill her dreams, or will whoever is controlling her life stop her from making her wishes come true? You know, it occurs to me that I probably shouldn't have let her be ambitious, because I think they get upset when they don't have a job, and she's never gonna have a job. Though maybe she can do a freelance. Now that I think about it, maybe she could do freelance. I actually don't know. I'm gonna let her take care of her needs. And she is in her creative days for at least the next 8 hours. So I need to be careful. Maybe we'll set up like a yoga room. I know I said that I would get them a bedroom, but I'm kind of tempted to do like a sunroom instead, because they're sleeping on the floor and they're doing fine. So like, what if we did like a sunroom for these two? I'll let her eat her BLT sandwich. And then she needs to discuss her fear of unfulfilled dreams. So we could definitely do that. Oh, they could become best friends. That'd be really cute. Let's see, where would that be? Let's have a deep conversation. It's always so hard for me to figure out where things would be. Not small talk. Does it say? Select a sim and click discuss fears. It's not deep thoughts, which is what I would have thought. Okay, I don't see it, and I was gonna say I can't be wasting time with her, but she can't actually do the things she needs to do to make money. So let's just play some games and we'll have him come out here and sell this. Okay, sold for 24 simoleons. So that's pretty good. Oh, wow. 809 simoleons. Okay, our girl she really raked it in today for her profits, actually. He hasn't gotten any sales on Plopsy yet, but I will have him do a little bit of knitting. let's try knitting a rug again just because we didn't get one. And we have 1,200 simoleons. So, oh, I just realized these photos are in the window. Also, hers isn't good. So I need her to redo her selfie. But while they're working on that, Ignacio, please let it go. I'm going to hop into build mode. Like I said, what I was gonna do was build a bedroom, and maybe that's a better use of our money. I do really want to build like I can do that for a bedroom. That's not bad. I do really want to build like a little sunroom though, and I could make this a sunroom. Like we can put our flower arranging table here and our garden pots, and then we could get her like a yoga mat is what I'm thinking. Like that's what my brain is telling me to do for her creative fog. I just feel like that feels like such a cute option for creative fog, is to like have like a little yoga mat. And we can extend this roof, and then we can just copy it, and we have the glass roofs now, so we can do that for this, which I think works well. We do need to make this one bigger. There we go. So this just covers this, and then I don't have a lot of money, but we have the glass walls. Where even are the glass walls? Oh, here yeah, there they go. We can do like this simple one, or we could do something a little bit, probably not that, probably the simple one. But then we could just do like glass walls like this. And then they have like the world's hottest room, because this would be literally sweltering if you were to be in this room, but that's fine. And then we could even get them like, because we didn't spend a ton to do that, we could get like a nice door. Where is the greenhouse pack door? I don't know how much it is. It might be too much, but let's see. Do I have the greenhouse kit? I'm like looking for it as if I have it. I feel like I watch people build all the time and never build myself, so I genuinely don't know which kits I have and which ones I don't, because I'm like, oh yeah, I see people use that all the time, and it's like, I don't think you have that. Let's see, do we have any cute glass doors? I mean, we have like this, which isn't exactly what I had in mind. I mean, this could be cute. I feel like that like kind of fits. Like that's pretty cute. That's a pretty cute door. Cause yeah, I don't think I have like a big glass door. I don't think I have the greenhouse kit, and if I don't have it now, I won't be getting it. So I think that works for that. And then we should do, I think like brick for the floor would be cute. Like some sort of like little stone. We could do this one, maybe a little bit richer in color. Like I think that's pretty cute. And then I didn't forget, even though I might be out of money now, a yoga mat. Yeah, we can afford it. They're cheap. We'll just get her, I don't know about pizza. I think I like that. I wanted like pink. That's kind of cute. I feel like that fits her. Okay, yeah. So now they have like a little bit of like an cute outdoor space. They don't have beds, but like they're sleeping on the floor. They're fine. And then the other thing I said I would get, because never mind. We're really close. Okay, you know what? I'll let him finish this project and maybe we'll sell it instead of keeping it, because I wanted to get a vacuum so that we can get rid of our dust bunnies. But I really like the little garden space. I think that's really cute, and that's kind of like a permanent, something I want to be like a permanent piece of their house. So I think that the addition of that is perfect for these two. And honestly, she should go ahead and come out here and use her mat. So why don't we practice yoga? She's focused, and hopefully that helps with our creative fog. It is almost over. I actually don't know what fixes creative fog. It says to use mental stuff, likes video gaming. Yeah, it says mental activities, but I just feel like yoga feels like such the perfect option for getting rid of like a creative fog. Yeah, it's definitely going down. That's perfect. And like, look at this. Would this not be like the perfect place to do a yoga routine? I love this for her. He's finishing up his knitting project, and she's just taking it all in, and then she can like be out here doing her yoga while he's working on his gardening and his flower arranging. Oh, I think it's perfect. This is so cute. So cute. I'm like in love. Also, I did buy this kit entirely for this little fit, and I really don't regret it. This was the Bella Goth kit, and this little workout fit, by far the best piece of a workout. Not CC. It's not CC. That's the point. The best piece of like workout attire that we have in game. Like I would put this on all my Sims, and I kind of do, honestly. If you see a Sim I make, I'm probably gonna put this on them for their workout attire because I can't be stopped. Okay, our queen has leveled up in her yoga and completely gotten rid of her creative fog. So I'm going to, I think she was pretty close to finishing this book. He finished his rug. I know I said that I was going to sell it, but I do think it'd be really cute, like right here in this little area. Like, doesn't that like tie that little area together? What he can do, I think that'll be pretty quick to make some money, is make a bluebell arrangement. That way he can make enough money, hopefully, to get us a vacuum. She can finish up doing her yoga and then go ahead and finish writing her book. I feel like she like reset because I put the rug under the desk, but I think that's so cute. Like that looks perfect over there. So that little corner feels much more put together. Okay, that was literally it. That was all she had to do to finish that book. Let's pause. There's a lot going on. Her look is bad. It's a normal quality book, so it's not terrible. She did finish it. She finished the book literally as soon as she sat down. She was so close that she didn't even level up her law writing, and I swore that she was going to level it up. I think we were getting the 7 Wiles dates call, but it's fine. We were not going to do that anyways, and we will sell this one to the publisher. So tomorrow morning, they will definitely be getting quite a bit of simoleons coming in, but I just want August here to finish up this arrangement and get us, we need like 20 simoleons, not even quite 20 simoleons to get a vacuum. Let's see, it's 12, which is not enough. Okay, August. August. One more, buddy. Just honestly, let's try this one. Let's do the daisies and bluebells. It'll cost me 4 simoleons. So I have to make a little bit more to get it, but we'll just do that, and then we'll let her, let's feed this some dust and then ask him to search for collectibles before we get rid of him. I feel like I always do that. I always ask them to search for collectibles because, like, if you're gonna live here, you know? And they honestly can come back with some really expensive stuff. So we'll see what he gets us. And then we'll get a vacuum and get rid of them. Did he not bring us anything? Excuse me? You know what? I'm stepping on you. You didn't even bring me anything. I was gonna let you go with a vacuum, but no, I'm stepping on you. I feel so disrespected by this little dust bunny. He did not give me anything. I'm just gonna get her writing again, honestly. Actually, you know what? We'll practice programming. We can definitely get some stuff from programming skill, and she hasn't done that yet. So we'll practice programming while he finishes up this and ideally gets us a vacuum. He reached flower arranging at level 4. This is normal quality. It's kind of pretty, actually. You know what? I want to take a photo of this one because hopefully he'll actually stand where we can see it. And I feel like this background is so pretty. Like this is a pretty photo. So he can keep this as his like reminder of an arrangement. He made 24 simoleons, so he actually made a little bit of money on it. Oh, did we finish Blue Screen of Death? Because definitely came true. You know, one more other thing I want to do. I keep saying all the things that I want to do, but just because it'll be cute, let's have these two take a photo. Look at these little cuties. And I don't want to risk her dying at the end of this episode, so we're not going to. Let's just get a vacuum. We will spend all of our money on it. We'll go green for August. Let's get a vacuum and let's vacuum around. And that'll be the end of this part. She's gonna have to fix the computer, but I don't want to do it at the end because I feel like she has no handiness and I don't want her to die. So I'm gonna wrap this part up here. Let me know what you think. I'm actually really happy with how it went. I think that the little sunroom is adorable. So I'm really glad that we did this. I like that we can have a little more space for our plants, and then she also has somewhere to work on her creative fog. And I think that August has also done well. I know that I probably should have gotten them a bathroom, but like, what can I say? I'm not the most responsible simmer. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about kind of what they're doing to make money. Let me know if you want them to try some different skills. If you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you who takes a little bit of time out of your day to hang out here with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.